What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back with a love and marriage Huntsville extra, honey. Now, I was drinking my water, minding my own business, and I stumbled up on a video from Osnc, okay? Miss Original Straight No Chaser. She went live. She got to talking about ARIONNE and how her and Martell do not live together. ARIONNE is afraid to leave Martell because she's lazy. She don't want to work. Okay, she accused the girl of having Stockholm syndrome. You know, when you in love, honey, with the person abusing you. Osnc also alluded to the fact that Martell was, I guess, abusive physically towards ARIONNE. We will say allegedly, but I believe that's what she was saying. And she said, you know, she got all type of inboxes from people saying all the malicious things that Martell have did to other women throughout the years. I was like, ooh, child. Osnc made it look like, you know, she had a lot of evidence that could help Melody against, you know, her case with Martell, the whole revenge P thing. She knows about that. Y'all remember that Carson said ARIONNE had called her up and was like, girl, what do you think I should do about this? And so, because Martell, hook-headed hoe, show did, honey, he sure enough got himself down to the Tasha K to tell the people that there is no revenge P. All of it is made up. It's a lie. It's a fraud. And I call bullshiggity, because if that girl, that little dingbat that you with, honey, that's a little special, honey, if she called up Carson and was like, girl, what do you think I should do when it comes to this? And should I, you know, put such and such out? Like, I could see all of that happening. And I believe we all believe that it did happen. So the hell with what Martell hook-headed hoe is saying, honey. And Osnc alluded to the fact that I guess ARIONNE be keeping the Eminem kids when it's Martell's turn to have them. I wouldn't want that Ooga Booga Bear. Yes, I said it. I would not want that thing around my children. Okay? I just wouldn't want that demon around my children. It's bad enough their father is a demon, and then he gonna have his little dingbat, honey, that he done had on the side for all these years. Oh, hell no. Nah. Okay, y'all know Miss Robinson wouldn't be having that. Miss Robinson be the went postal. Okay, but Original Straight No Chaser, she alluded to the fact that ARIONNE really loves the Eminem kids. She's been in their life for all these years, but she don't give a damn about them, or she wouldn't have destroyed their family. Period. And I know it takes two to tango, but you side chicks, y'all need to learn to walk away, okay? Just walk away. Be done with the man. He married. He got a family, a young family at that. And like I told y'all, women will try, women with low self-esteem, they will try to work through the minutia of these type of situations to make themselves feel good about themselves. Because there's no way in hell you love yourself and you go stay somebody's side chick, honey, for over 10 plus years. It's just where they do that, okay? What you talking about, Willis? Like, who doing that? But ARIONNE is doing that. Okay, she a little special. Okay, very special. But the girl, all throughout her life, she kept alluding to the fact that ARIONNE is a bit slow, a bit delayed, a bit disturbed. And I was kind of confused because I'm like, when you was talking to that gal, you was talking like y'all were cool friends. Maybe that's the tactic she used to get information out of this girl. But it was very much so, yeah, I'll play nice with this bitch and then I don't need her no more. Now I'm gonna throw her ass under the bus. And I don't like that as much as I don't like ARIONNE. I don't know. Me personally, right? I just wouldn't be playing with people like that. Okay, but she got to saying that the girl is suffering from anxiety from being on the internet and having to deal with the repercussions of her being Martell's side chick for all these years. And I'm like, bitch, did nobody ask you to open your legs to a married man? That's some shit that you chose to do. So anxiety, where, bitch? Melody, the one that should have all the anxiety. The public is not going to feel bad for you. Okay, they just are not. A lot of people liked the Holts when they came on. They saw they had a young family. They saw that this couple, seemed to be ambitious, and you all in the middle of that to make yourself feel like you somebody. You all on the internet bragging about sleeping with the lady husband, taking a man with your eyes closed. And meanwhile, we all wishing that our eyes was closed when we looking at you. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying what everybody is thinking. But yeah, ain't nobody gonna feel bad about you, feel bad for you, I should say, because you made your bed. Now you gotta lay in it. It's called being a woman. But you will find with a lot of these women that have low self-esteem, they are still little girls. Maybe Martell is some type of father figure. He a sorry-ass father figure, if you ask me, because I wouldn't be looking to his ass. He can't even pass the damn builder's license test. Okay, had to use Melody's builder's license. Okay, don't talk about that boy. He'll pass that damn test when he ready. He just playing right now. Y'all can't take a joke. Hell no, we can't take no damn joke, Miss Marlene. And hell no, I'm not buying you no more cigarettes. Okay, shit. Original Straight No Chaser also alluded to the fact that she believes that Martell was abusive, physically abusive towards Melody in their marriage. I think the way that she's talking is, I guess maybe ARIONNE told her some things, but yeah, she feel like Martell, and I can see him, I can see him, getting aggressive with women, period. So yeah, it's not like it's far-fetched, right? But that damn Melody, honey, it look like you make her mad enough, she will whoop your ass. Okay, shit. Melody, the way she was going around in that video, I was like, oh shit, look at Melody. Melody said, honey, I ain't got time to play with this big head, coconut head fool. Okay. So the original Straight No Chaser lady also said that, Melody should just go ahead and tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth about Martell. That way he can get some help for his anger and aggression. Now, we didn't already seen him, act angry and get aggressive. So, child, that would be nothing new. Do you see what I'm saying? But she made it look like Melody is trying to protect him and, she don't want it. Melody wouldn't want it to where Martell couldn't work at all because then he couldn't help her with the kids. I'm like, that don't sound right because it sounds like Melody do, most of the financial things for the kids. Okay, like wasn't it for a couple of years he wasn't taking the girls to get their nails done, get their hair washed, Melody had to buy new beds for the kids. He wouldn't let her take that stuff with her. Like, he was such a hater. Okay, and that's why his ass went into that damn dark tunnel after that damn divorce. He got all swole up in the chest, could barely button them tight ass suits. That's what your ass get. Okay, what do y'all think about that? Y'all put y'all comments about that. Do you feel or do you believe that Martell was physically, abusive, possibly to Melody? Do you believe he was that way with ARIONNE? Put it in the comments. Let me know, what you believe. Original Straight No Chaser also alluded to the fact that Marsau did cheat on Tisha. She brought up that scene where Tisha was crying in the car. And she asked Marsau to come and talk with her. Y'all remember, I forgot what season that was, maybe 4 or 5 or something. But yeah, she alluded to the fact that Tisha know that Marsau be stepping out. She just don't have a problem with it because she don't plan on going nowhere. That ain't really nothing new. We didn't already suspected that much. But for her to say that, I was like, wow, okay. Original Straight No Chaser also let it be known that she tried to help ARIONNE start a YouTube channel. I guess she do got some followers, but the girl couldn't keep up with, the creation of videos. She had all that shiggity to say about YouTubers and how they only get in $30 for all their videos, honey. She be trashing the YouTubers, honey, talking about they are not making any coins, honey. And it's like, you the damn fool. You the one that be getting online for free, for the free 99. But you also the same bitch that was on the bench sucking dick, okay, for all these years with somebody else's husband. Now, what your ass need to do is you need to come out with a book on hustling backwards, okay, from the first floor. Okay, that's what you need to do. That's your next move right there. But she got to saying that Ari wants to be a internet socialite, because she's dating Martell. I said, is it really dating, or is it he got me on the bench and I watch him date other women? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to tell the truth, honey. Okay. She also just basically said, honey, that Coleslaw was just lazy, just want to sit on her ass all day. She do believe ARIONNE loves her children. She do feel like she's a loving mother. But yeah, she lazy. She ain't trying to do too much of nothing. She just want Martell to, take care of her. And I think that that's ignorant to depend on Martell, because if he keep opening up his big ass mouth, he may find himself out of a job. So that's not the smartest plan. I guess she do though. She got her boutique, and I heard she gets sales. So what do you guys know about her boutique? From what I've seen, it looked like she's turning a profit, right? So y'all let me know. And then I did see some reviews where the people said that the damn clothes is cheap and they ain't made for linebackers, okay? Child, she was also spilling that tea about old Chris Fletcher, Nell's husband, the one that Miss Robinson feel like that man fine. But hell no. I hope this is not true, but she alluded to the fact that Chris Fletcher was out here, cheating on Nell with a teenager? Say it ain't so, say it ain't so. I hope you wasn't that desperate, Chris. You messing with, don't do that, child. Do y'all believe that that's true? Put that in the comments. But yeah, I was like, child, damn, Love and Marriage Huntsville, honey, is getting dark. Oh, well, it's been dark, shit. But that's real dark. I was like, I'm not here for that. Oh, and OSNC, honey, she also said that Kiki was Anthony's source. Kiki was definitely telling Mr. Anthony Lofty's a lot about what was going on the show. A lot of us knew that. We saw, the text messages, right? So she verified that, validated that. I was like, ooh, child. She also said that Anthony Lofty's is going to court. Now, what is he going to court about now? I thought all of that was dropped. I thought certain people was just in their feelings. So who is it now? Because I do know he has some ongoing battle with a YouTuber. Does this have to do with the situation with him and Mel? Y'all know he accused Melody of putting his job allegedly out there. So I don't know if because he did threaten Melody with that. So, and then he has this beef with Kiki. So it's like, who the hell is it? Okay, whose turn is it now? Okay, because Anthony, honey, be having beef with everybody. Okay, so y'all put that in the comments, honey. My people is smart. My people know the tea. Okay, y'all be put Miss Robinson up on game. Okay, absolutely. You got a dark ass soul, brand new. Like you got a black soul, just like Mel. And honey, she also talked about Sadaric and how, he basically didn't want to do the show no more. I guess he got a charge. She said he was thirsty as hell. He looked kind of thirsty. Yeah. He looked definitely was thirsty. Hanging with the Scott brothers and hook-headed. Oh yeah, a thirst bucket, if you will. She said that Sadaric was a cheater. So Sadaric was arrested for sexual misconduct. Ooh, child. So I guess that charge against Sadaric got dismissed, but I guess what I'm gonna just call her Nay, you guys, because she got a lot of names, child. Nay said, it got dismissed, but it doesn't mean that he didn't do what he did, because a lot of stuff do get dismissed, even if it's true or, So I do understand that. Now, who did he get that charge? Like, who was the charge from? Like, was it towards his own wife or some other woman? It wasn't a lot on the internet that I found on him. It just said it had to do with sexual misconduct, but it didn't really say, a lot of other things. So if you have any more information on Sadaric, honey, Miss Robinson wants the tea. I want the tea on everybody. Okay, that way I know what the hell going on. Nay also mentioned that Martell loves baiting women against each other. So I told y'all about the triangulation. He wants Melody and ARIONNE arguing with each other. Y'all know narcissists, they literally get a hard on from that. Okay, and it's just very sick. Nay also mentioned that she wanted to see Coleslaw and Melody sit down and hash out their differences. Say what now? Why is Melody sitting down with a peasant that's not on her level? I wish I would. She didn't already talk to the bitch enough in the past when you was going to the house and talking to her. Ain't too much talking you need to do. Okay, with a bitch that's sleeping with your husband. Ain't no damn talking shit. Need to be some slow singing and flower bringing, if you know what I mean. Okay? But yeah, sit down with her ass for what? To figure out why she's special? Why she on the first floor? Why she like to hustle backwards? That's a waste of time. Melody is a boss. She got money to make. So what the hell is gonna come from a sit down with some was some ooga booga from the first floor. Like, what? Like, you slept with my husband, bitch. You want what I got. And I'm going to take time to sit down and hear what the hell you got to say? Hell no. I wish I would, and I wish Melody would. Okay? Melody ain't about to do that. Okay, this girl, Coleslaw, Ariane, whatever y'all want to call her, she has no morals, no values, no ethics, no decorum, and all this shiggity about her getting anxiety. You could fix the problem, bitch, by shutting your mouth. You the one that got out here bragging about sleeping with that lady's husband. And I told y'all, when bitches do that, it's so they can feel good about themselves. Okay, she's sick and twisted, just like Martell. And when a woman is sick and twisted, just like the man that she's with, okay, we got a problem. Okay, I told y'all for years, a lot of women be having the Stockholm Syndrome. And let's get into what Stockholm Syndrome is. So what is Stockholm Syndrome? Stockholm Syndrome describes the psychological condition of a victim who identifies with and empathizes with their captor or abuser and their goals. Okay? So, yeah, that girl for years, she taunted Melody, threw it in her face that her man, wanted her, and yeah, she could have easily walked away. I'm sure there were other Arions at a certain point. I don't think she was the only one. I believe he has tried to, because that's what men try to do. They don't never just do this with one. It's always one dumb bitch that stick around a lot longer than what they should. So that's what happened in her dumbass case. But we're going to leave that like that. But yeah, she knows who that man is. But see, when you are just like the man that you are with, that's why you see like Marceau and Tisha. Okay? Why do you think that Tisha is okay with being with Marceau? Why do y'all think she thinks it's okay? Because she's just like him, just in different ways. Okay, you can't sit up with a narcissist and not get some of their traits after a while. You have to leave. You have to repent. You have to call them out for who and what they are. Melody did that when she walked away, but that bitch is still there. She's still in a trauma bond. That's what these people have. It's not love. He does not love her. Okay, you don't do this with a person and never give them a title, and you date everybody but them, and then you hit her with the intermittent reinforcement. Okay, and we gonna get into what that is. Okay. But yeah, women that have the Stockholm Syndrome symptoms, they have affection for or an attachment to the abuser. That's what's going on with her and Martell. She don't attempt, she helps the abuser. They have a distrust or anger towards those trying to extract them from the situation. That's why she's still in the situation. And she sees Melody as a threat. And quiet as kept, if you didn't know these people, you would have thought that Melody has slept with her husband. But girl, you are a side chick. You supposed to be embarrassed. Like, do y'all see some of these bitches up today? They should be embarrassed. They should be ashamed. But honey, it ain't no shame in their game. And it should be. Okay, bitch like me wouldn't come outside. I mean, I'm just saying, I would walk around with my head held low, damn near to the floor. Okay. I would be singing all types of Negro spirituals, honey. Okay, I would feel bad about myself. I would not get my ass on Beyonce's internet acting even more of a fool. Okay, But let's get into the intermittent reinforcement, because y'all have to be up on game, honey, when it comes to that. Okay, y'all got to be up on game. So the intermittent reinforcement is a pattern of cruel, callous treatment mixed in with random bursts of affection. The abuser hands out rewards such as affection, a compliment, or gifts sporadically and unpredictably throughout the abuse cycle. That is so they can keep you hooked. So why do narcissists use intermittent reinforcement? Where they alternate between being loving and abusive, because it strengthens the trauma bond. The victim becomes addicted to the narcissist's affection and validation, and the fear of losing it keeps them in this abusive cycle. Nay also mentioned that Martell wasn't going to be in the baby's life if Melody would have stayed with him. Okay? I think he would have just broke her off some child support. But if I know Martell and Melody would have stayed with him, he would have used that baby to really try to destroy Melody. You know, he was already, doing all that triangulating for all those years with the lying and the cheating. So I know that he wouldn't have just cut ties with that baby. Not so much because he cared about the baby and he a good father, but that baby would have been used as a pawn to hurt Melody. Okay, he would have brought that baby around on purpose, and it would have been a constant reminder, to Melody of what this raggedy ass man has did to her. Nay also mentioned that Martell dealing with Ariane is like some type of special ed stuff. Y'all know that he had mentioned that he worked with those type of people. And, she kind of alluding to, well, that's probably why he's so good with her, because he already got the experience. I said, oops. Oh, my God, that is crazy. Nay also said that Arionne mentioned to her about the revenge P. So not only did she mention it to Carson, see, Martell is trying to retract everything. And it's so funny that he should be mad at Arionne. She aired this out. But no, he's going around doing these damn interviews trying to retract that. Trying to, rewrite history. Okay. So, yeah, this girl then told several people, and these people can be called to court. They could be subpoenaed to court because they heard about this. So him out here denying it, that ain't shiggity. That's who you should be mad at. You really shouldn't be mad at nobody. You should be mad at your damn self, because you're the one that created all this mayhem, chaos, and madness. But I'm just saying, do y'all see how he's not angry with her, but he wants to take all of this and put it off on Melody? And it's because they always is mad at the woman that went away, that left their ass. I done heard plenty of stories of women leaving men, and the new woman had to constantly hear about the old woman because she left. And yeah, these men, they get obsessed with the women that leave them. That's why Melody stays on this man's mind. That's why her name is always in his mouth. He's obsessed. Okay? And he really do feel like, because he used to be married to her and they have all these children, that, he's going to weaponize the children. Y'all heard him on the interview. He didn't want the children on TV no more. He says that Melody wants him arrested and wants to prove all these bad things about him so she could get the kids back on TV. But that's not just it, fool. Okay, he should be ashamed of himself even saying that type of stuff. But yeah, he is really dark. He's evil. And you don't, and what's scary is, you guys, you don't have to do nothing to some of these people. You don't have to do them wrong. They will screw you over before you even get a chance to think about doing them wrong. They're just evil like that, evil and ready to go. He is a ticking time bomb. Okay? But like I always say, every dog got their day. The shit you think you getting away with today, it may be different tomorrow and down the line. Okay? The things that Martell is doing may catch up with him, you guys. Okay? And just because they didn't keep his ass don't mean that he can't go back to jail. It has to play out. But Nay also mentioned that ARIONNE could have went to jail behind that. But how many cases? That's why they called a girl ARIONNE for my man Curry. Because she be on that for my man Shiggity with Martell. But yeah, girl, you gonna mess around and go to jail. Okay? So yeah, you done wasted your damn life. Your whole damn life then flashed before your eyes. You ain't even realized it. This man then took a lot of your years. Okay? And with this revenge it just don't look good. It don't sound good. Like, ladies, never put yourself in a situation where you could go to jail over a pair of pants. Okay, I ain't even gonna call him a man. That's what my grandma used to say. You ain't got a man. You sound like you got a pair of pants. Okay, rest in peace, Rosie Nail. That was my grandmother, honey. She was a biracial woman, honey. I love her. So I want to read some of the comments of what the people think about what Nay was saying about all of this. One person says Martell is using her to babysit and do his job as a parent. She is literally a live-in nanny. Coleslaw made her bed and she has to lay in it. I have no sympathy for her. If Martell is fired, what is she going to do? Nobody is silencing her but Martell. Don't she got her little clothing boutique, you guys? Y'all put it in the comments. Another person says ARIONNE does not need to be on the show that Mel created. I don't feel sorry for her. She asked for this. Another person says, I'm sorry. When she knew that man was married early on, she should have left then before it got this deep. When Mel approached her, she should have left. She had plenty of opportunities to right her wrong, and she chose to stay doing wrong. Yeah. Okay. Another person says she should be embarrassed and humiliated with herself. She's going to get what she deserves, and so will Martell. They belong together, and their karma is coming soon. So another person says, Nay, personally, I just really appreciate you because none of this would have come out if your videos were not released. Now we have to tell the truth about that as much as we love melody and a true mellow meter. So I appreciate you today. I guess Nay also was saying in the video her and Melody have had their beef in the past, honey. Okay, but she said, honey, she had to get on live and set the record straight. What do y'all think of that? I thought that was very suspicious because she kind of came off like she didn't like Melody. I don't know if she was playing a game to bait Coleslaw and she did the whole bait and switch on her. She just used her for information. So y'all get in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about that. But yeah, some content creators, honey, they was not here for original Straight No Chaser. And, her, speaking out now and saying, the revenge P is real and Coleslaw then told her some stuff about it, amongst other things, that they talked about. But yeah, one of the content creators got to saying that Big Face, I guess they was talking about Miss Nay Honey. She is delusional AF, talking about Melody. We had our beef over the years. No, ho. Not ho. You had a one-sided beef because you're thirsty. Ooh, child. The language. I know y'all like Miss Robinson. You got a lot of nerve. Which is why you had a weirdo grudge and you spent a whole year plus spreading lies, helping with the false narrative painted of Melody because of a grudge that a fat HOE is a fraud. You said Mel called that sore bad son. Oh, I'm not going to say the R word, honey, okay? Let's just say special when it was a fan page that said that. Okay, so now some of the people, they agree with, what the content creator, honey, was saying. There's actually a couple of content creators that did not like what original Straight No Chaser was saying about Melody, and she ain't got no problem with her now, and they've had they beef in the past. It was several people, child, saying that it was a one-sided beef and only Nay is the one that had the problem. One person says, I agree with what you are saying. Osnc is trying to get ahead of the backlash that will come for not producing receipts that expose Martell's abuse in lieu of potential harm to Melody. Another person says, I wonder what happened between Slaw and Osnc that caused the leaks. Slaw can't lie and say those convos were supposed to come out. They aren't flattering at all. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. Like what happened to where all of a sudden you turn on ARIONNE, now you trying to be cool with Melody. Did like something happen between the two of them? But it looked like, she was just baiting her. She was it just looked like she was, using her to get information. Another person says that Osnc owes Mel an apology. She had ARIONNE thinking she was the victim. So another person says, I was confused too, like Osnc, how you trying to switch sides? This girl done talked about Melody sideways for years. How you have beef with someone you never met? This girl is delusional. Just because she deleted most of her videos, she think the mellometers forgot. Hashtag protect Melody. So what do y'all think about all of that? But honey, that's all Miss Robinson got to say about all of this. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.